Tell me how I'm killing little kids.
You need a therapist.
Yeah, so these three haven't had a good run so far. KSI continues to go on about the DanTDM situation a whole month later, and Logan Paul continues to do damage control protecting his not so popular products. All while MrBeast keeps quiet without responding to any of the allegations, which, after the most recent leaked messages, if he's gonna say something, now would be the time, because those messages are just crazy disturbing. So they all seem to be in the thick of it at the moment. And that's not to mention the several different lawsuits going on, and now even bomb threats. Yeah, that's crazy. They really have not been favored. I wonder why. So, Logan Paul recently addressed the rumors about Lunchley being discontinued, and threw this bomb threat factoid into the mix. Really subtle, right? Just a casual FBI investigation tossed into a product video. Gotta respect the drama. But let's get to the best parts. According to an X post, a retail store posted a notice saying Lunchley products were recalled by the FDA due to public health concerns. A sign was taped up looking all official saying,
"Due to public health concerns, the FDA has recalled Lunchley products. We will restock as soon as deemed fit for consumption and ship through our warehouses."
Really reassuring, right? Now, if you missed the chaos, here's the tea. Lunchley, that mystery creation from MrBeast, KSI and Logan Paul, has been roasted by critics recently because some Lunchley products have been found to have enough moldy cheese to start a science fair project. Which, yeah, would be pretty concerning since, kids are the ones eating this. And naturally, that moldy cheese rumor led to people freaking out. So the fact that this sign was spotted saying there was a recall would make sense. Especially when Rosanna Pansino posted this on X, making this all seem ever so plausible. TMZ caught wind of the story and ran with it, reporting that the FDA was investigating these complaints about Lunchley allegedly making people sick. So far, this all kind of makes sense. Moldy cheese, possibly caused by faulty packaging, then posts about product recalls and products being discontinued. Maybe I've been eating too much moldy Lunchley, but this all seems to align. However, this is when things get a bit weird and don't add up. The FDA's list of recalls doesn't show Lunchley anywhere.
And as you can see, Lunchley is not on the FDA recall list.
So either the FDA fell asleep at the wheel, or this sign was faker than the Lunchley being healthy claims.
So hold up, that means that this sign is fake. Somebody typed up and printed out a 100% lie about Lunchley being recalled, taped it to the fridge, then a picture of it was taken by someone else and posted on social media as if it were real. Community notes, where you at?
Let me just interrupt for a second, because honestly, if someone actually just did this out of spite because they don't like the trio, that's a classic troll right there.
Good one.
But if they weren't trolling, this could also be seen as a pretty reasonable approach, due to what we've already covered, along with the trio not responding to any of these health concerns, besides saying this.
Yeah, I like my cheese moldy, bro.
So yeah, this could almost be seen as valid at this point, since the store probably didn't want to be held responsible for selling off products or making people sick. But let's continue.
Anyway, I had my forensics team look into it, and they were able to find the exact location where this allegedly took place by photo matching the tweet with the gray door handle and the sales labels. Then we cross-referenced it with the locations that we distribute to. It's a Fred Meyer, and I had someone go there. Boom, exact match. Same door handle, same tag, same products even, but hold on, where is the FDA recall sign? Also, we can see the sales data. After Lunchley was recalled, it wasn't, but after that sign was posted, we continued to sell out all of the Lunchleys that hit the shelves in that store.
Which to me is crazy. I'm not sure how long that sign was up for, but if people still bought Lunchley while it was up, that's just wild. So now let's get into who's behind this infamous sign.
Turns out it was an employee named who said this when we confronted him, and I quote, "That was kind of rumorized, I guess, through around here, but we had seen a posting about that, but I was the one who had written that, but since we got Lunchley back, it's been taken down." When it comes down to the actual, I guess, accountability of it, it was a rumor that was up in the air. Since we had heard that the FDA whole thing was kaput, we took it down. Yeah, it was more of it wasn't anyway. Hater or dumbass? I don't know, maybe both.
Yeah, going back on the point I made earlier, I just think this guy doesn't like them. But what do you guys think? Did he put the sign up due to actual concerns, or was he just trolling them? But wait, there's more. Let's go back to that picture from earlier saying Lunchly's been discontinued, because some guy put out a video claiming that all Lunchly kits were being yanked from the shelves. Logan responded to this saying,
yeah, that's also not true. Turkey Stack'ems are not discontinued. Stores are selling them as we speak, and they're also still on Kroger's website, which would be crazy for an item that's discontinued.
So yeah, this screenshot and what Logan's saying obviously contradict each other, so again, it could just be people trolling them. Which, if you think about it, is kind of crazy, because if the trio actually made a good product, there wouldn't have been so much backlash or people trolling them like this. So maybe the trio should take the hint that people are not too happy with them at the moment. Because I'm sure some people aren't willing to risk buying a mystery box snack that could be the unreleased blue cheese edition. I just think if this was any other major company facing a mold issue, you would see a major recall or investigation to ensure the safety of their customers, especially if they're kids. Or at the least, there would be a more responsible and professional response than,
Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Logan also responds to one of Rosanna's tweets saying,
Hey, and look, I know some people are driving up to 130 miles just to find Lunchly.
I get Rosanna was trying to prove the fact that Turkey Stack'ems had been discontinued and no one could find them. So, I don't know about you guys, but there's no ways I'm driving for like 10 years just for an ultra-processed snack that goes moldy.
Our headquarters had a bomb threat. The FBI has identified the individual. He's based in London, which is crazy because we don't even distribute there.
Referring to my point earlier, this is obviously a serious matter and takes hating on Lunchly or the people behind it honestly to a pretty scary level. But what's really crazy is that all of this public outrage supposedly stemmed from the fact that KSI couldn't keep his big forehead, mouth shut after DanTDM made a very valid point in his tweet. They could have taken on the positive criticism and worked with it to better their product. But instead, Logan and KSI responded in the most high school way possible. So then Logan goes off on another tangent, basically accusing Rosanna of being an
attention-hungry little clout goblin
for continuously posting about MrBeast and Lunchly to so-called stay relevant. Cool, I get it, makes sense. So let's have a look at what Logan's done for clout, views, and money.
I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there.
CryptoZoo.co. I am so excited about this project. It's so fun.
And using his own child's birth to promote his products.
Brand new to the world. Here we go.
Lunchly is now in stores.
So yeah, on that note, very good point, Logan. But what's crazy to me is that they laugh off this moldy cheese incident without addressing it directly. But if their kids were eating moldy cheese, would they be laughing? I'm guessing not. So I can imagine other parents would be pretty upset with how they handling the situation. So as we dig deeper into the situation, it's becoming painfully obvious that the YouTube trio's main concern isn't public health, it's the money. Logan states that every batch is inspected by the USDA before it leaves their facility.
The fact is, the USDA inspects every finished food lot and approves it before even leaving our facility. And yes, it's possible that issues happen in transit, like seal breaking, or at the store level with rough handling.
This, to me, just seems like they passing on the blame every time. And as we could see in these pictures, it was not just the seal breaking, there clearly seems to be a fault in the glue application. So I guess your quality control needs a quality control? But from the very start, the public have expressed their concerns about this product, and the controversies just seem to get worse as time goes on. Even for all three behind the product, because I'm sure parents who are buying their kids Lunchly would not support the type of messages Rosanna and Dogpack404 leaked from one of MrBeast's work group chats. These messages were allegedly verified by multiple former employees, but are so bad they've been reported to the FBI. So to top it off, sprinkle all Logan's controversies over that as well, and what do you get? So yeah, I'm not sure you would want people like this creating a so-called healthier lunch for your kids. And like we said earlier, the controversies don't seem to end for this trio, and in the future we might just have the FBI showing up on MrBeast's doorstep. But not to worry, I'm sure Logan Paul will be there to vlog it all.